Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me once again. Well, what I want to talk about in this instance, well, have a moan about actually, is the state of the bloody roads. Roadworks in particular. Now this is a thing that keeps on coming up again and again. Now, any subscribers, have you ever worked for a highway department? Have you ever done any roadworks or anything like that? I'd be interested in hearing from you, because what we have, particularly in my area, is a complete shower of SH1T. There seems to be no planning, no consideration of the road user, and no concept of the disruption that's being caused all over the place. Now, I live in the southeast of England. Many of you know roughly where I live. Now, going out of my area, there's a thing called the Thanet Way, and it's a length of road that goes to the edge of town right to the nearest motorway called the M2. Going out of the Thanet Way, they've got some pretty major roadworks at the moment. And what's actually happening, it's a fault where the road was originally constructed. On the subsurface, it's all made of clay, and under a period of time with heavy rain and other factors, it's just, well, caused a lot of problems. And every few years they have to shut the road off and fix it. Well, this time round, their usual set of repairs, what they've actually done, they've put a contraflow system in with one lane of traffic going London bound. Now, to get from where I live to the end of this road usually takes about 20 minutes or so, maybe half an hour. It's taking anything up to an hour and a half at the moment with these roadworks. When you get onto the M2, you've got miles of 50-mile-an-hour speed limits. Again, road repairs, in this case barriers. You then turn on to what we call the 249, which is Detling Hill, and they've got a major road project going on there, and you know, they're putting a new flyover in and all this sort of thing. That gets closed sometimes with no warning on the M2 whatsoever, so you could turn down there, even they fault the sat-navs even, and then you have to turn around and go back. I had a falling out with a highways guy the other day over all this. You go down the 249, down what they call Detling Hill, and you get on the M20, onto the M26. And right down the end there, they've got a single lane, so everything's being bunched up into a single lane. Do you know what happens then? People go down the outside trying to cut in and cut across. Takes better part of 40 minutes to an hour to get through what would usually be a 10-minute journey. And then you get onto the M25, which is the smart motorway. Not very smart, we know what's happening with them. And what's actually happened there, they've put barriers in for miles and 50-mile-an-hour speed limits, because what they want to do is install safety areas, these buffer zones on each side, to give motorists a place to pull over if they break down. They reckon that's going to go on for a whole year. So all that told, an hour and a half's journey, which I just described to you from home to Gatwick Airport, now takes 3 to 3.5 hours. They've thrown it all in at once. It's taking far too long. The estimates are far too long. And the amount of disruption all of these things chained together cause is completely unacceptable. Is it just our area? It's almost like an anti-car agenda. They want to piss everyone off. Yeah, I'm going to stay indoors. I'm not going to drive anywhere. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. And there's me sitting in a park. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think there's a rectification to this? I don't know. You tell me. Have you got problems where you are? Let me know that too. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, if you're on social media, please give me a share. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.